Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Monazir Critique. I'm Pascal, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the new sports business, sports drama movie Air, which was directed by Ben Affleck and stars Affleck along with Matt Damon, Viola Davis, Chris Tucker, Jason Bateman, and much more. The movie follows the early days of the Nike Corporation, who were kind of the laughing stock of the sports sneaker world. Adidas and Converse reigned supreme, nabbing all the hot basketball players, while Nike was, fumbling to keep up. So they hire a basketball guru by the name of Sonny Vaccaro, who is played by Damon, to scout young talent that will wear their shoes and make them popular. So far, he has no luck. He knows that Michael Jordan is currently one of the greatest young players in the NBA, but everyone is convinced that Michael won't consider signing with Nike because he loves the other companies and he has said as much. So this whole movie is Sonny attempting to persuade Michael through his mother Dolores, played by the great Viola Davis, that Nike is the brand for him. I really enjoyed this movie. I am a big fan of Ben Affleck's directing style and his choices, and this was truly another sleek, immediately entertaining and engrossing project for him. The majority of the movie takes place inside an unassuming Nike building, and most of the dialogue is kind of just fast conversations about business in person and on the phone, yet it's pretty great. It keeps you entertained. It's truly kind of an underdog story, wishing on everything that inconsistent yet great player makes the final buzzer shot. It's actually also really funny, which I wasn't expecting. The jokes are like witty and dry, and they were present here just as much as the drama. I'm honestly shocked that it wasn't billed as such. The acting is also pretty top notch. Damon feels really natural here as the smart workaholic that's trying to kind of turn a sinking ship around. He has a final act monologue that is pretty wonderful and a great reminder of his talent. He also really likes to gamble, but it's presented more as a superpower than it is a flaw of his. Jason Bateman and Chris Tucker were also really great as his co-workers who kind of were generally rooting for him to succeed and land this deal. Bateman plays his usual super dry, straight character, and Tucker, leans on his kind of loud, charismatic persona as well. Chris Messina was definitely the standout for me. He plays Michael Jordan's crude, loud, fast-talking agent, and he's kind of like deliciously awful. There is an actor that plays MJ, but he barely speaks, and we never see his full face on camera, which is on purpose. And I honestly don't really understand that decision. Affleck has said in interviews that he didn't want Michael to appear in this movie because he's just too large of a public person and no actor could meet his stature. But I don't know. I think they definitely could have tried. I think they could have tried and had an actor try and meet his larger than life, persona. Especially since this is set just as MJ is entering the NBA as a rookie and he's dominating or about to dominate the professional sports world. I don't know. I would have liked to see his personality on screen, especially since this entire film is about getting him to sign a shoe deal solely based on how otherworldly he is as a talent. I think it wouldn't have sunk the film to have him be a presence, and they could have given an unknown Black actor a chance to step into some big shoes and rock it. I also really love Viola Davis in this, of course, which also leads to my other main issue with this film. Davis is a generational talent. The way she commands people's attention with a look and a purse of her lips and her line delivery is wonderful, yet she is used quite sparingly in Air. She doesn't show up until I want to say about 45 minutes into the movie and then just appears here and there for little bits and pieces. Her greatest scene, her greatest monologue is in the final act and then the movie's over. She's, another real life person that's talked about in this movie about being super powerful and being such a big presence in Michael Jordan's life that he'll do anything that she says. But we don't get to see that in full color. And I understand this movie is about Nike. It's Nike's story from being the underdog to an untouchable company. But even that story is presented too neatly to pack a great dramatic punch. Nike was broke. They got the Jordan deal. They became rich. That's really all there is to it. And the main character, Sonny, who is, the person we see the most, is not that interesting. We don't actually know that much about him except that he gambles. And again, they refer to him as a basketball guru at least 3 separate times in the movie. It just would have been nice to have a strong character take center stage. But that is really my only complaint about the movie itself. For as simple as it is, it's truly a great addition to kind of that sports underdog story genre. I recommend heading to the theaters to see it. And that is the Mondesir critique. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.